Hi, I'm Amy. Today I would like to talk about the students and the teachers' English level in university. Let's start with the students in university. I already mentioned in my last video. Before they get to university, most of the students already learned 10 years English. And how about their English level? I guess most of the students' English level just stay on the paper. I mean, the Gaokao exam. My husband teaches English in a university, and most time he teaches freshmen. So he knows the students' level very well, and he always talk to me about his students and his class. Like most freshmen, if you ask him a question, where is your hometown? So you can get an answer. Beijing, Shanghai. And what did you do last weekend? Most time you can just get the answer: sleeping, playing computer games, shopping. So I guess you can know the English level. Most of the students cannot answer the question properly by using a whole sentence. So that's the most students' true English level. So my husband designed lots of activities for the students. His plan is the students do the teamwork in the class, discuss and debate to use English and improve their oral English and listening as well. But he said most time the most students are not interested at all. It doesn't matter how hard he tried. Just few students are active. Most students, some of them playing their phone, some of sleeping, some of them doing their other teacher's homework. So they don't interact with the teacher, they don't interact with other students. This is my husband's classroom. Since he got to this school, he tried very hard, applied this classroom. He decorated a good environment for the students learning English. I have to say, he is a good teacher. He tried very hard to help the students learning English, but very few students take the chance. That's the situation in China. It's not easy to be a teacher here because most students, they don't have the passion, they don't have the purpose to do anything, and it's very hard for a teacher to encourage and motivate them if they don't want to. And some of students, they talk in Chinese on the class. My husband always walk to them, joke with them. The school pays me here to improve your English, not to improve my Chinese. And my English is good enough. I don't need to practice. It's your practice time if you want to improve your English. Anyway, every time after my husband talked to me about his students and his class, I really feel sorry for him. I know his job is not easy. But the funny thing is, he teaches English major. So most of them, after they graduate, they want to be an English teacher. That's very funny, right? I'm really worrying about our next generation's future. Last week, my husband gave 2 classes, 70 students, a simple test. They have 41 questions on the paper. So if you read carefully, you will know what to do and how to do. But unfortunately, only 1 in 70 passed. In fact, it's half passed. The only one student did answer 1 to 5 questions, but he couldn't use the whole sentence to answer the question. The Chinese students are not very good at following instructions. So according to what I said, I think you can have a concept about the students' level in university. But I still want to say that most students' English level, they do have some good English level students, and normally they will go to talk to my husband while it's his office hour. They can talk about medical treatment, education system, international news with my husband in English. Now let's talk about the English level of the university teachers. As I know, this university has around 150 English teachers. Most of them are teachers. Some of them are professors. As my husband told me, most of the teachers, if they meet him, they will just nod their head to recognize him. That's it. And very few teachers would like to talk to my husband during the break time or they meet in the school. And most time, you cannot have a proper communication with them. If my husband asked a question, some of them couldn't answer, so they just say something else, or they just talk something they would like to talk. My husband hardly can get an answer from a question he asked. Anyway, he already get used to it. Most time, he just listen, they talk, and he has to try hardly to guess what they want to say. But they still can teach university students. They are good at making PPTs and read the PPTs, and some of them are very good at writing thesis. They still can do something. And my husband always said the good students in his class who always go to talk to him, they have much better English than the teachers. So that's the most university teachers' English level. My husband said they do have some good teachers, but until now, he haven't found one yet. The last part, I want to talk about the foreign English teachers in the university. In my husband's university, before the COVID, they had around 10 English teachers. Most of them are from native English countries, Americans, Britons, and Canadians. After the COVID, and especially in the past 2 years, there has lots of foreigner teachers coming. Several are from Belarus and Russia, and the left ones, one is from Serbia, one is from New Zealand, but he is original from Iran. One is from Bangladesh, one is from Spain, one is from Poland. Some of them teaches English language, like my husband. Some of them use English to teach other major, like sports, music, education, pre-education. So these teachers are project teachers. My husband is a supervisor of all the English teachers. So every term here in China means every half year, he has to go to watch every teacher's class and give them a report of class observation to the school. As I said, most of the English teachers now are not from the native speaker countries, and they just learned English in the university, and most of them, they don't have the TOEFL certificate, they don't have the IELTS scores, they don't know CEFR, so they don't have the concept of English language. They don't know how to make a proper English lesson plan to the students. They just teach by a book. So my husband always got crazy. He doesn't know what the school is doing. The students' level are so poor. They even cannot understand the baby English language. How can they learn by English? That's a little bit crazy, right? And my husband talked to the foreign teachers. And after they come here teach for a while, they talk to my husband. They cannot believe how low the students' English level are. The students' level are so low. They couldn't do lots. And for my husband, as a supervisor, the difficult part for him is the school gets the foreign teachers without any standard now. He told me most of the foreign teachers, they are trying their best to help the students, but most of the teachers, they are from non-speaker countries. They went to university, they learned English, but their English level are not really good enough to teach English. And most of them, like I mentioned just now, they don't have the concept how to design a proper lesson. So every time it's very hard for him to write the observation to the school. So after a while, my husband will give me lots of grumble about the students and the teachers in his university, and I only can comfort him. Nobody's job is easy. Have a good day.